Hello everybody, I'm here getting ready to get on the ferry in Mackinac City to go to Mackinac Island. And he said I can vlog him for just today, so I suppose. Don.
Powerful icebreaker in the world, cutting through 3 feet of blue ice at 4 knots. Some say she helped.
Go ahead.
Morning, folks. How's everybody doing? Already that part about Mackinac Bridge and Mackinac Island. I just got to get a chance to use your boat. How's everybody doing? All my friends said I could go with that.
Oh yeah.
Here, look up right there.
And good morning, folks. Welcome to the mighty Mackinac Bridge. A few facts here for you, folks. The 2 white towers out here at the bridge rise 553 feet each above the water line. Both sit on steel and concrete caissons that are buried deep in the bedrock, some 400 feet below the water surface. The road deck out at center span is 210 feet above the water line. The bottom of the green superstructure at center span is 155 feet above the water line, which is more than enough room for the tallest ships on the Great Lakes to sail safely underneath. Now, construction started here on the bridge in the spring of 1954. It was completed and opened to traffic on November 1st, 1957. And in 1957, at just over 5 miles long, she was the longest suspension bridge in the world. Today she ranks number 21 on that same list. However, at over 2 miles longer than the Golden Gate out in California, she is still the longest suspension bridge in the Western Hemisphere. Also, since 1957, she's become the official dividing line between Lakes Michigan and Huron. Right now we're in Lake Michigan. As we cross back underneath, we'll re-enter Lake Huron. So when you go home today, you can tell everyone you've been in 2 of the Great Lakes. And as a side note today, folks, if you look off to your left-hand side, you'll see that big barge with the crane on it. That barge is actually sitting on what is one of the hottest topics in the state of Michigan right now. That is the Line 5 pipeline, just off to your left-hand side where that barge is at. Also, as we turn here, if you maintain looking to your left at the North Tower, you will see that covered-in area. That is the paint crew. It's a never-ending job here in Mackinac. It takes 7 calendar years. A little over 70,000 gallons of paint to paint this bridge in its entirety from one end to the other. And by the time they finish up, it's time to go back and start it all over again. And we do hope you enjoyed your short detour out here to the bridge this morning. We're going to pick up speed and arrive at our island out here in about 15 minutes.
Go ahead.
The building located on the bluff with the gray roof, 3 dormers, and flags flying is our Michigan Governor's summer residence. To the right of that, you can see a long white wall. This is Fort Mackinac. Off to the left, the large building with the green roof is the world-famous Grand Hotel. The hotel offers a variety of dining experiences, including the Fort Mackinac Tea Room, Jockey Club, Woods, the Gatehouse, Sushi Grand, and Sadie's Ice Cream Parlor. For those guests that are not staying overnight, you can still take in the grand experience by indulging in their famous Grand Luncheon Buffet, which includes admission to the hotel. To the right, you will see the red roofs of Mission Point Resort. They also offer several excellent dining options, including Chianti, Round Island Bar and Grill, Bistro on the Greens, and their newest...
So we made it up here, and Don is locking our bikes up because we'll come back for them later. So the plan is to go through the shops first, and then later we'll worry about lunch and riding our bikes around the island and everywhere else we're going to ride them. But first we're going to leave them here. And I used to work here, down in the basement where the kitchen is. How you doing?
Good.
We just got here, so you're not tired yet, right?
I'm just following you.
This is about the yacht races, if you guys want to pause and read that. Here's Lake Huron. Sorry about all the wind. And here's the side of the Iroquois Hotel. It's a pretty big building. Very expensive to stay there and eat there. Island Lighthouse. There's the Mackinac Bridge where we just came from. And here's a whole lot of geese. I don't want to go near them or make them mad because they get mean. So this is Fort Mackinac.
It's way up there, but we can't catch them.
And that's the Father Marquette statue. And we are resting in Marquette Park. Having fun?
Oh yeah.
So we went through the shops on one side of the street and then we'll go down the other, and I'll stop at Starbucks and get my iced coffee when we go by there because I'm hungry, but I know we're not going to eat lunch for a long time because Don doesn't like to eat in the morning, and it is 10:41 in the morning, so I'll just get some iced coffee. When I worked here on Mackinac Island, these were my two favorite places to go. Books and toys.
Why, which one of those little displays would you like to put? The one that you wanted? Huh? Oh, what one? You just have to walk how much line you let out. I had a good one. I don't know what to get. That's a first. Well, we can only get one. I don't even know that much.
So we're just in one of the hallways, resting. I mean, I don't really need to rest, but Don wants to. Don't want him to lose his patience, and I forgot all about having us take a leave, so neither of us have that in our system. But we're almost back down to the end of the street where our bikes are, so we'll think about riding our bikes around the island soon. Maybe we'll have lunch afterward, because Don got coffee from Starbucks, but he doesn't like to eat food until like 5 o'clock. I don't know. But our next store we're going into is Catawampus, and it's full of a bunch of joke things, so maybe Don will like that.
This one might take me a minute to figure out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll show him that one that you solved.
This one?
Yeah. That's just too easy.
Yeah.
Then they've got more of those. They don't look so easy. Cat in a bonnet pillow cover. And then cultured corgi pillow cover. And a whole bunch of socks. This is pretty. And so are the rest of them. This is our first stop, Arch Rock, which you can't see it from here, but we go up those stairs and we can see it. And it's right here on the lake. And then people like to do things like that. So, you doing okay?
Yeah.
This is our truck.
You did something when something was. What did you do? What did you do?
Oh, so friendly. Oh, very nice. Take another one. Very nice.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're going to rest here for a little while before we head back down those 207 stairs.
It is 207.
Yep.
Sorry,
Right, Don?
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I think it's getting humid now.
yeah.
There's some nice flowers.
We find you and you two run off.
Break number 2, just a random place on the beach. We've already killed about 2.5 miles because there's mile markers. We passed mile 2 not that long ago. What do you think?
I think,
Yeah.
well, like better than a mile ahead there's supposed to be a restroom, so...
Yeah, that would be British Landing.
You
Okay, now we're at British Landing. It's okay. The sign says it's 3.5 more miles back to town, back to Main Street area, so we're doing pretty good there. I don't know why, but the camera was really blurry. I hope the whole thing wasn't blurry. But anyway, we're almost there, and then we'll have lunch. Okay, we made it all the way around 8.2 miles. And as you could tell, the GoPro stopped recording and it froze up solid and would not, it won't shut off, so it's in the bag with the red light on solid, but whatever. As long as it doesn't mess with the SD card with the footage on it. It's too tiny to take out of there, I'll lose it. So what do you think of, what did you think of that?
I don't think it's good. Said it was too hot.
Yeah, well, it's over now. Let's go eat. They have air conditioning.
I know.
You want to go eat?
My favorite part is like just pushing feet around each other.
I wanted something cold to drink.
Well, let's go then.
Party together.
So as always, the food at the Mustang Lounge was incredibly good. I highly recommend them if you ever go to Mackinac Island. And I had the spicy avocado burger, and Don had the Mustang burger. And he had 2 rum and cokes too. I just had water.
The first one was almost like pure pop. Second one was like, go knock your boogers in the dirt.
Oh geez.
No, that's fine. That should be fine.
Won't be a on the island where you can buy one.
So we're here in Windermere Park relaxing for a while, and then we're going to get on one of the ferries and head back to Mackinac City. It's 6:05. We've been here for a long time and we got a lot of things in. I may never be able to come back here again, I don't know. And if I do, it'll be years from now, so I'm trying to savor every moment. So what did you think of the day?
This is an island.
Oh, come on. I think you had a good time.
Well, my feet beg to differ on that one.
Yeah, I'm sore too, but it's worth it. It's exercise. We both can use exercise.
Yeah, if I want to exercise, I just gotta run my mouth.
So, anyway. Nice view.
One good. You go right in the back. Any of these seats you can sit in. You sit in the back.
Okay, we're back at the car, and it's almost 8 p.m., so we definitely had a good full day. And I had a really good day, and so did Don. He has a silly sense of humor, so don't let him fool you. He had a good time. And this is what I got. The Border Collie for the Hagen-Renneker Border Collie. I have the adult, now I have the puppy. And this is what Don wanted. And then you flip it over. And it was the only thing on the entire island with his name on it, and it was the last one. So that's our souvenirs. But considering how long I know this video already is, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. And I definitely hope you enjoyed the video, because I enjoyed the day, and I don't know when we can go again. Either years from now or never, I don't know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow.